It obviously it's difficult standing here and losing because your season's over, and also working with the senior group that was here all of my 4 years. So very, very proud of them and what they've accomplished. Also very disappointed for them in that tonight's their last game. Suspect that several will continue to move on and play. But our hat has to go off to Akron. They're a very, very well coached team and organized. Felt like when we played them, we tried to go toe to toe with them. Unfortunately, gave up some goals, and it was a pretty difficult mountain to climb back in the last 13 minutes. Then we things kind of fell our way. Scored a goal, scored another goal, but came up short in the end.
Adam, it seemed like Maddox was creating a lot of chances in the back end. Beyond just his speed, what makes him such a dangerous offensive threat?
He's pretty. He's got a good touch. He's pretty strong. He's a physical player. He can dribble as well. That combined with his speed, he's a good player. He's gonna play at the next level.
Tim, talk about the rally you guys had there, starting. 2 goals in like 34 seconds there.
Well, I mean, when you go down, and a lot of things went through our head. There was right before we scored, we took a back off. We took Ian Kalis off the field, and then put another player up top. With 15 minutes left, try to generate more scoring opportunities. We gave up a goal. So then we made a substitution, put Ian back on in the back. So we didn't, we thought that we didn't want to get run over and give up more goals. But when we did that, we scored that goal that you needed to kind of get a foothold. And then, as our players have done, they're very resilient all year. They're going to battle, and then we score the next one, then we're in it. So it made it very interesting. For the last 7 or 8 minutes that were left in the game, it just we couldn't get the first. There were a lot of good shots, a lot of good opportunities that we created, but we just couldn't get anything to sink. And then once it did, I think our momentum kind of caught up with us, and we created several opportunities.
It seemed like right before the Holmes goal at the set piece that you guys had. I know Arthur had the free kick, and then I think it was Hill had the shot to the wide left. And you guys are so close to drawing it level there. When you just talk about that.
Well, I mean, we're a team that plays, and they're a team that plays. It was discouraging because we felt like we had to run a play, and we started. We said right from the beginning that we want to try to boss the game, and at that point, although we had given up a goal, I thought we were, and I think if we keep playing that way, we're going to get a goal. But it didn't happen. We gave up one, and then all of a sudden, you're getting towards the end of the game, and then you have to make some adjustment and risks, when we did, we gave up a goal, and then when we kind of went back to the way we were, we scored one. So it was obviously it was just kind of hit or miss.
Arthur, coach was talking about how you guys have come back several times this year. When you're down 3-0. Was there any sense of this may be too great a deficit to make up, or did you think even with that much of a margin that it was still in reach?
We always have to believe. It comes from our hearts. It comes from what we are every day in training, and we did. We believed until the final whistle. Unfortunately, we came up short, but we fought the whole game.
Can you talk a little about the senior class? I mean, you had 6, 7 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said they've been here since your freshman year, but not only their on-field performance, but how much they've done in terms of helping the younger guys along as well.
Well, they've been invaluable to the program. Really, whenever there's change, it's difficult. I was here as assistant to Coach Hyman, and the program, under him speaks for itself, and all the accolades that he achieved, throughout his career. But now it's my program. So, these guys have been, were there from the, day one, going through that transition. It wasn't always easy, but they bought into what we were trying to do, which a lot of it's very similar and some of it's different. So they stuck with us through the difficult times, and and I think the main thing is that they've been great for the younger players that come in, because we can say, hey, look at Adam, that's the way to do it. Look at Artur, that's the way we want it done, and they're great role models for the younger players. Once we got a foothold in the classes in the senior class when they were freshmen, they knew what they wanted and they set their sights on the goal. I mean, our second season we were below 500. Who would have thought? But the next year, we're all the way to the Elite Eight and fifth seed in the NCAA tournament this year, sixth seed in the NCAA tournament, and obviously fell short to a very strong Akron team.
Anything else? For Adam, it seems like as the season went on and progressed, your fan base also grew. So what do you have to say for the fans tonight that came out and they're pretty ecstatic, pretty passionate? You were right there with you.
We appreciate it. Means a lot to us.
Adam said everything he's supposed to be said.
And as your last game here as seniors, how do you guys feel? Like what was probably your best moment in the game?
It's hard to say.
I mean, there wasn't a best moment for us in the game, but there's a lot of things that I'm gonna take out of here for 4 years that I enjoy very much. Made some new friends and some old friendships I had from before when I played, flag soccer, and it means a lot to me, and I love these guys very much. And I'm gonna miss these guys and the school and the coaches because they mean a lot to me. They help me. They made me the person who I am today.